25 long years.
And so with that 25 years, when do you, and possibly how, when do you think that they hit the place where they had established their sound? Because I mean, bar none, for real. I mean, higher calling has a, they just have it, and they got this sound, and I know that you're not necessarily just innately born with it. Like, you had to do some work, you had to dig in, you had to, rehearsing and all of that kind of stuff. What was that? I guess that either that moment, or when was that time when you said, okay, we've gotten our hands on something? One of the things that I know about Tri-City or whatever, and just anybody who Donald has worked with or that he works with on a consistent basis, is they've gotten to a place where they know how Donald wants them to sing it. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, when they get together, it's not like a deep type of rehearsal. It's like, okay, no, do it the way that I've always taught you to do it. And so he's developed his sound. When did that moment happen for you, or when do you feel like y'all got to that place?
That's a good question, bro. Unfortunately, I don't feel like we've gotten to that place. I'm always in work mode. I always think that we can do better. We can come harder. We can do better. I'm never satisfied. And that's one of the problems that I have with higher calling, because when they think they got me figured out, I come a whole nother way. And I'm thinking differently. I'm hearing differently. And it's every week that we rehearsing that I'm doing something different. And so I don't want to be complacent. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get to the place to where I feel like I've gotten there and I can't do no more. No, I'm always going to push the envelope.
That's great.
To answer your question, we ain't got there yet.
That's great.
Well, to that end, Kevin, then can you address a little bit about the discipline that's necessary, or your expectations for a person to even be part of the assembly, the choir?
Well, one thing, Mama Sue, is that discipline does not start in your rehearsals. It starts at your house.
Yeah.
When you are away from me, what are you doing in that time frame? And so I trust my people to be able to be at their homes, at their jobs, wherever they are, learning, studying, walking, breathing, sleeping, talking, music, the whole nine, so that when we do come together, it's not such a strain, such a struggle to get everybody on the same page. When you begin to practice that kind of discipline, it's easy to come together and create.
Yeah.
Because they're hearing melodies in their sleep. They're hearing, as Uncle Tony say, the nuances and things of that nature. They hear that stuff as they're sitting down at their job, and all of that good stuff. So when we come together, it's just clockwork. It's just magic that happens. So I'm not doing anything, I'm not beating them over the head and, making them do all this other kind of crazy stuff. No, it starts at your house.
That's good.
It starts in your personal time. And so I'm constantly drilling them with personal time, spending time perfecting your craft.
That's good.
That's so amazing, Kevin, because one of the things that I oftentimes tell my praise team now, and I don't have the demand on them that they obviously that you have on your aggregation of singers, but the way that I'm wired as a leader, not just a worship leader, but just as a leader, period. I hate practices, and so I differentiate practice from rehearsal.
Yeah.
Practice is what you should be doing at your house. Don't come to my rehearsal making me have to practice you. Like, I don't want to have to do that because I'm a visionary type person. Like, so when I get to rehearsal, I'm wanting to see how it's going to feel on Sunday morning. And if I can't sit in that, it's going to throw the way I create and all of that kind of stuff off. So it's so good that you spoke on that. That they should be spending. There is some sort of there's responsibility on them as choir members, that they
Yes, sir.
need to take what you've done and what you've taught them and take that to the house.
All kinds of different things with Michael Young from the Tri-City Singers, Shawn, Bigby, Claude Deuce, a writer of Bow Down by Christina Bell, Minister Derek Bull, Kevin Lemon has hopped on, Patrick Love, Mama Sue, Dr. Tony, Pastor Calvin, and Miss Neely. And so, y'all, make sure you connect and follow The Vocal Shed on Facebook and Instagram at @thevocalshed_, where singers meet. Make sure you follow the moderators and the speakers on the stage. And we are recording tonight. So if you came on late, you can check the replay on the website at thevocalshed.com. We also have a club now. The Vocal Shed has a club on Clubhouse. So make sure that when you go to join the club, you nominate somebody. Bring somebody on. Bring a friend. If you have any questions, now is the opportunity to ask them. We got some great wisdom on this stage, y'all. Don't miss the opportunity. If you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, I really have this question, but I'm not sure I want to ask it. Ask it now. Just raise your hand and ask it. We'll bring you on the stage. Or you can shoot the questions to the DMs and the Vocal Shed on Instagram.